And I have been looking at this. I'm thinking, why is this frequency showing up on the ground? And this is the full screen. It's coming from the sun. Okay, it's coming from the sun. You can see it. This is in Brest, France. And I'm thinking, why is it down here? Is what I'm thinking. I've not seen this before. I really haven't. With any of the sun's... oh, it's rotating! The sun's rotating, you all. I just now saw the shadow of the sun. It was rotating up in the sky counterclockwise. That's probably why it's showing up. Can you all vaguely see it? It's rotating counterclockwise. Again, you can see it down here at the bottom. You can see the shadow from the sun. Oh my gosh, you all, this is the second time we've caught it. It's rotating counterclockwise, and we've got this frequency down here on the ground. Look at this, the sun. When you speed this up, you'll be able to see it really good too. Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's counterclockwise again, and this time it's got a frequency on the ground here in France. Brest Hotel in France. Look at this. It's rotating counterclockwise. This is so cool. So now we got a frequency with that. We can hold it like this. You all, I'm on my laptop. I was laying here in bed. I was too lazy to get on my big computer. I thought I just want to relax. So, hello everyone. Yeah, this sun is rotating counterclockwise, and we've got this frequency on the ground in Brest, France. Oh, wow, look at this. You can see this really cool. Oh, man. Okay, you all. It probably would have looked better on the big computer. It's too late now. This is what we got. So it's literally causing this frequency to show up on the ground. Yes, it's a portal. There's so much going on, you all. And, of course, you can see the red up there. Up here by the sun is that red planet-like object. But this right here is so cool. Those colors are beautiful. They really are. And I'm just... was that a ship coming out right there? Really, you all, I see UFOs. I see UFOs everywhere, you all. I do. Everything's a UFO. And it is okay, you all. It's all right. I'm going to call everything a UFO. But this frequency, see now the sun kind of went dim. The sun went a little bit dim. And the frequency went away a tad bit. Okay, you all. Okay, see, it went away just a tad bit, but I will say one thing about this area here in France. Right along this area, I have saw the UFOs go down into the ground. There are places that they come from the sky. They'll come up here from the sky, and this was like one area I seen them went down in, and maybe over here maybe one time. So there is something underground. Is what there is, but this right here is just too cool. I like to look at that, you all, because I have not seen it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all see my short video that was not like I wanted it to be. I had a much longer video planned for the Indian Ocean, but it just wasn't happening. It was not happening at all. So yeah, if you saw a short video, that's why. Oh. Yes, hello everyone. Thank you for joining. So we've got this. Now granted, we can see the sun up here, and it's just full of not very much at all. But this down here, there really does look like there is like a frequency going down, penetrating the ground. It really does, because it's like a plasma, like energy down here. It is really, really cool. So you could go to the Brest Hotel in France. This won't be on here very long, because this literally is the timestamp for this right here is, can we please clear it up? This is the timestamp for this right here, in the afternoon, and it's about ready to fall off the time thing that it has. But this, it's the very shape of this frequency is what's really getting me, because of the unusual pattern that it's exhibiting. Yeah. So it is really interesting. If you find this stuff interesting, there's so much to explore. And if that sun is going counterclockwise now, we're not seeing it because there's nothing to show the shadows on it at all, you all. There isn't. Um, uh, yeah, there's a lot of rainbow clouds, and they really are UFO ships also that had that like color. Now I've got this going on fast forward too, like at 2 times the speed in Brest, France. And I didn't realize, but this stays around for quite a while. There's actually like a semi, I don't know when that's going to show up, but a semi will pull up in this area. And, you know, as the sun's going down, that frequency is like tied to it. So it's really, this is what's interesting. There's no specific thing down there that I know of that could literally draw that, well, other than the UFOs go underground there. That's the only other thing I know of. This was one area I used to study the Webb plasma a lot, because man, it was so exciting. They have these high efficiency plasma lights that would light up at night, and it was so wild. It was all over the place. It was really exciting. And you know, I wonder what the ley line is for this. What are the longitude and latitude of this area, and what's the grid line? Because I know grid lines also play an important role in different types of frequencies. Is what they do. It kind of looks like a square. Y'all look at that. Look at the green thing right there. There is literally a green square. Can you see that? Or is that my imagination? I'm going to make the green square go in there. Maybe there's something down there that's making it look like a green square, but I can't see. I just want to say it's a green square, because that's what I'm seeing with my eyes. Yeah, Susan B. TV, Akingo Huko, Mendo. I wish we could see the sun doing some more counterclockwise, but it's not doing too much right now, because it really doesn't have any clouds to obscure its rays that would permit the shadows to show up in the counterclockwise. But this thing right here is just too cool. It really is. Yeah, a cube-like thing. Now granted, when there were, like in other areas where the sun's up in the sky above a city, you can see like the rainbow orbs, like planetary like orbs, ships that are by it, and they will reflect on the ground. But this right here is different. This is, I've not seen this before, this particular pattern that we're looking at right now. Let's, it does end up going away, is what happens. Hello, Mystic Rose. I wasn't going to get on here. I was just laying here in bed, and I thought I'm just going to relax and just chill out and rest. But then I saw this. Oh, oh my goodness. The Battle in the Sun yesterday, we missed the X-Class CME, and I bet they redirected it. Well, I hope they did redirect it. Now see, okay, the sun got covered up, so it kind of got faded. Oh wow, that was a massive shadow. Oh, it'd be cool to see it rotating backwards again. If you all just tune in, at the very first part of the video, the sun, you can see the rotation of the sun counterclockwise. Oh, look at that. So that's so cool. That is so cool. Those colors, you all. That's a pretty important frequency pattern. Oh, wow. The Fountain of Youth has crystals. Do you all know that there's this stone? It's like a tiger stone with iron in it. I can't remember the exact name. It's a tiger stone with like some iron in it. And it's supposed to have really good qualities to it. I don't know what those trucks are doing there. Well, it's a tiger's eye, but there's some type of a stone that has tiger's eye in it with iron. And yeah, I can't remember the exact name of it. But anyway, my daughter had bought like these two rocks, like, and they were about the size of an egg if you were to kind of smash it flat, but it had tiger's stone with iron in it. She bought it for my son for Christmas last year and had forgotten to give it to him. And then she found two of them today and she gave it to him. And I thought, wow, there must be some kind of significance to this because of the date, today's date. And so I looked at the spiritual properties of this particular type of stone with had tiger's eye and whatever that other thing was in it, and it was really good. And I was so very thankful that she bought it and didn't give it to him back then, but give it to him now, because it has some, yeah. Well, I think this is a place where they can park. Let me look up here. Let's see if we can see any rotating of this. Wow, this is up here in the sky. Well, no, that, but you can, not too well, you are. And I do apologize for doing this on my laptop, but I just don't want to get up out of this bed and go get on the computer. I don't. Oh, I've got a lazy streak in me. This really is so cool. Yeah, that blue. And it literally looks like there's a stem to it. It's kind of portal, like a portal. What if there is like a portal on the bottom part opening up? Yeah, but where is it coming from? And then it's like a frequency spike at times. But then we can look at the sun again up here, and it's all doing good. I think I still have this on fast forward, but okay, so that's this area. Let's see if it comes back because the sun has been shaded by those clouds up there. Yeah, it came back out. So, and well, we know that a lot of clouds start coming toward the sun when it gets closer to the ground. Yeah, it kind of looks like right here in this area. I got it in the center of the screen. It's right next to the sun. That looks like there's that pattern right there, that shape. You can vaguely see it right next to the sun, that identical shape right next to the sun that is making its way to the ground. It's what it kind of looks like. Yeah, the audio is going in and out. You know, I went to a couple other webcams, and they were down. So I guess we could be having technical difficulties. If the sound is going in and out, I know they've been doing numbers on my phone. They probably wanting me to get rid of my phones and get another phone. Um, that's wild, King of Mindle. That sun is going. I think that sun was that shadow right there. That whatever came across it made the sun do a. I don't know which way its shadows are going now. I thought when we at the very beginning they were going counterclockwise. I think they were going clockwise. Is what I think they were doing at the very beginning instead of counterclockwise. I want to look at that a little more, if I can hold it still. This is at the Brest Hotel in France, in Brest, France, at the Brest Hotel. Live webcam. You can find it on the webcam taxi. And it's today's date. And this is the timestamp. Let's let it come through. The timestamp is right there, 2/2/13. Oh, somebody being rude? Yes. Somebody's being rude. You all can block them. Okay. Oh, wow. Look up here, you all. Is that not cool? It's going clockwise. The sun is. Okay. Is that that's counterclockwise now, you all. So we get to see it. We've got some good shadows, and it's making it go counterclockwise. That's perfect. And, you know, that's in the middle of the afternoon for it to be rotating like that. Looks like it stopped. Why would it stop? No, it's still going. Okay, it was doing its counterclockwise. And boom, down there on the ground. I really wonder why that orange ball is there. And yeah, it's still going. And we can see it if I pull this back. The sun is still up there in the sky, and we still have the that frequency down on the ground, which is really pretty. Look at this. Almost caught it. You can barely catch it going counterclockwise. You have to have the sun hit it. The clouds have to hit it just the right way in order to catch the pattern of that counterclockwise on the sun. And you know, really, if it's going counterclockwise, even with it on 2 on the speed, it's still going really, really fast. It's spinning around in a circle really fast in order to do that. But why is it spinning like that that's what's the curious thing. Why is it spinning so fast backwards? It's doing it again. You can see the shadow going up. Look how fast it's spinning backwards. You can tell by the line, the straight line that's at the top, is at the 1 o'clock position. The shadow of it. It's gone now. And that's been blocked because they've literally blocked out the sun. I think the energy will come back. That frequency will come back. See, it's up here, right here by the sun. I think it's right up there also because it's coming right next from the sun, and it's letting this light off down here. I wonder what it is. I wonder if there's a great big massive ship up there by the sun. And that's what I wonder. Creating that. Could be a great big triangular ship. Pyramid ship. Who was those Vimanis? Were they pyramid shape, triangular shape? Vimanas? I can't remember the name of those one type of ships. Vimanas. Um, okay. Oh, okay. That's good. Kind of bell shaped. Yeah, it's really glowing. And really, if you think about it, when you're projecting something from a projector, it shouldn't get smaller at the end like this, especially if it's coming from up here by the sun. It should get a whole lot wider at the bottom. We should not have this point on it because, and then go into a larger part. We should not have that uh, based on the way things are projected. It should be a big wide area the further it goes out. And if this right here, now I could see this end right here being skinnier if the energy or the frequency was coming from the ground and going up. But from it coming from the sky and coming straight down, I don't understand how this point, how this skinny part, the neck of this can get there like that. That's throwing me off because it shouldn't be possible for that to happen. Um, the blue is pulsating. Well, I think that's from my computer, but it could be pulsating. Yeah, I don't think the sun and the stars are what we've been told either. Yeah, a wild angel. It shouldn't have this type of pattern. Oh, I think we got this moving backwards again. Let me see. No, that's not enough shadow on it. Yeah, it's like an hourglass, kind of, sort of. But then it's like flat at the bottom. And where's the green coming from? You see, you got to ask yourself the question, where is the green light? It's all solid at the base of this neck right here, more or less. It's like a solid green, but then there is a hint of something else there. Something's not right. Something else is in the sky now that wasn't before, according to the other live webcams. I think I see something circular up here. Right up there, that cloud's getting ready to cover it up. Yeah, green is the heart chakra. Hello there, O Rider. We're just watching this frequency, this energy pattern, because I've not seen it before. I thought it was coming from the ground, but something from the sky is sending it down, and the pattern is just different. Is what it is. Now, the only time I've ever seen maybe this type of a pattern is with some of the web plasma how they would reach their tentacles, like this yellow part, into the light or another part, another area of plasma, and try to make it grow. That's the only other time I've ever seen that particular shape that was trying to draw more energy or pull more energy, pull something through. Um, okay, that truck's moving. Let's see that truck move. How is that truck going to get around there? There's not very much room for that semi to even move. Well, you just go ahead and block that area. Wonder what it's doing. Okay. The sun kind of got covered. Just a tad bit. Well, see, whatever it is that's causing the light is coming from this side of the sun right there, that's causing those colors to come down. It's coming from that area, because when that area right there gets covered up, this this right here kind of gets covered up too. Yeah, it does. Look, it's really interesting to see. It's a portal out, in and out. It does look like it. It has some of the characteristics of one. It really does. Now see, the sun got covered up on that side, right over there on that side, and it's gone off the ground. It looks like two big eyes right there on a face, and that's going to go away. Yeah, it's being supercharged on a clear day. Boom, there it comes again through there. So I really think that there's something right over here on the side of the sun. Something right there is, in this area right here, is the area where this is coming from. It's not coming from the sun itself. It's something right over here on the side of it. It's kind of going straight down. But that pattern is, that's really interesting. Oh, this semi is gonna, wouldn't that be weird if that semi backed into it and then it just like disappeared? Yeah. No, that's right. There's something definitely happening. Oh, see, that sun's going backwards again. If you can see it. You can see it by the shadows at the top. It's rotating backwards. It's literally like a great big giant clock. Okay, and if you were to turn back time, wouldn't the sun, or whatever it is they call the sun, because it's rotating backwards, what if it's messing with our timelines? Could that have an effect? Well, if we were to think scientific and sci-fi, with something rotating backwards, they want to rewind it, turn back time. If it was like a big kind of that type of a device up there in the sky. Yeah, well, that's a nice phrase, a dimensional time distortion. Is that what you said? Or dimensional time refraction. I like that phrase. Yeah. When I first looked at this, I thought, well, is that coming from one of these trucks? But then I didn't go further up in the video, further back, and ooh, oh, somebody was running away from the area. No, I didn't see that. I kind of missed it. That'd been funny. Well, that's not funny, you all, to see somebody running away. I'm trying to see if that's moving. Sometimes it turns and sometimes it doesn't. Now, see that whole, there's something there that got covered up. It broke the signal. Yeah, that's causing that. Oh, they're going to block it completely out. That's what's going to happen. But can you see the red showing up on the buildings too right here? Is that a plasma ship right there, you all? Look at that. I think it is. That's a plasma ship right here. Right there, you all. It's also showing up. How did that plasma ship get over there? Let's see if it's going to still be there when it comes back on. Aw, will you all quit covering that sun up? That was a plasma ship. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, you all. We're trying to document all these wild, unusual things that are happening in these skies. And that was a plasma ship on the bushes, on the trees, on the top of the trees. It was a long plasma ship. Yeah. They may have covered it up for good, you all. Oh, see right here. There's a plasma ship that is over here, and the sun, if the rays of the sun hit it just right here. I'm gonna put it in the center of the screen. You see it right there? That is a plasma ship, an interdimensional ship. Showing up. I want to have it right here so it can see it right there. Interdimensional plasma ship. Right there. They're all over the place. Yeah. What is it doing? And it's pretty big. You can tell by the width of that building and those trees. So we got that light, and we got this plasma ship on here. The plasma ship to the left of the screen, and that colorful frequency, it came through. Yeah. I don't know how long it's been there or if it just showed up because I wasn't watching that area. And it's pulsating is what it's doing. It is really cool. It's cool, and if you look at the sun, it don't look like it's rotating anymore. It's like stopped. So it rotates at times, and then it takes a pause, which is very interesting. Oh, this almost got pretty solid. It almost got pretty solid, and you can see these lines. This is not rotating anymore. Or did it start again? Okay, it started back up. on its backward rotation. Look at it. You see the shadows of the sun. It's rotating backwards again. What are they doing? I really wonder, what are they doing? What is the real purpose of this sun turning backwards in the sky? And for those who, you know, are into the sun simulator, why would the sun simulator rotate backwards? Okay, that's a question that needs to be asked. If there is indeed only a sun simulator up there, why is it even spinning backwards? Okay, that's something you should ask and ponder. Why would it spin backwards at all? Why would it even spin, for that matter? Let's see, now they covered it all up. Ooh, it's really moving now. They really don't want us to see what's happening up here in the sky, so that's why they rode the clouds in. But we still can see something because we can see the sun rotating backwards. You can tell by the shadows being cast by the sun. Boom! There's our plasma ship right there. We rotate. I'm trying to see what that plasma ship is, what it's doing. It's right here in the center of the screen. Whoa, look at that. Kind of reminds me of a butterfly with wings. What is that? I thought that was a hollowed out cloud. It's moving so fast. Well, I guess so. So now we know that, see, this is one mystery solved for me when I see those big shadows in the sky. It's coming from this thing called the sun, and it's rotating, but we can't see it rotating like that with our own eyes. They're buffering me. That's fine. I still got my message out. Look at the rotation. Oh, wow, this is too cool. Boom. Yeah, the pyramid. That's right. The pyramid below the sun. It's near it. Aw. Well, I hope they're not buffer. I'm on here for 44.14 minutes. I wish they wouldn't buffer me, but that happens, and I guess it's all right. There's not a thing I can do about it. I think the yeah. You know, sometimes when you see images of the sun, it does look like a cube at times. Oh, okay. Well, I know that certain carriers, oh, okay, I got it. This ship right here that shows up right here is actually in this cloud right, well, it's showing up right there in that area too. Right in that area. And if you saw any of the video of the Indian Ocean, That's what those ships do. They're like light ships, and they pulsate, and they emit these different colors, rainbow-looking colors, and then they just fade away, and then they just show right. That's a perfectly round circle right there. That's going toward the sun. Yeah, looks like a big head with eyes. It really does. It's like a perfectly round cloud right here. I'm gonna put it right in the center, so you see what I'm talking about right there. Look like a perfectly round circle, at least half of one, going right in front of the sun. Now it's losing its shape. I think that's probably about all the sun that we're going to get to see, you all, because they're covering it all up. And now this is the time on this. Let me see if it'll bring it through. Can we get that through there? Please let it focus. It doesn't want to focus. Okay, well, it's 15:05:05. Okay, so 3:05 and 15 seconds is what it was, you all. And trying to see if we can see any more of this. And it may be, now it's like in that area right there, and that ship is still right there. That's two ships now, you all. There's two ships. You can see that there's two plasma ships there, and there looks like there's two long plasma ships and 1, 2, 3 smaller plasma ships on it, is what it looks like. They replicated. They do have the ability to do that. Look at that, you all. So that's pretty cool. So now we got, or did that one split in two? You probably did split in two. Yeah. Well, that's really cool. Sky Metal, I just have to relax. Sky Metal asks, how do I find this stuff? I had to relax in my spirit, and then I just go to a certain webcam, and that's how it works. Oh, there's 3 now. 4. There's like 3. There's like more on top of that over there. This is at the Brest Hotel in Brest, France. You can find it on the webcam taxi. They have live webcams from all over the world, virtual live webcams for us to go visit and be a part of this virtual reality that they're building for us. Really, I'm serious. It's taking a virtual tour of places from around the world via the webcams. Except we're not teleporting our bodies over there in a hologram. We're just watching virtually from the internet. And it's okay, it is. It's pretty cool, interesting things. So look at all of them. They're stacking up. I really, this area is a really, it's a high UFO is for activity. It's teeming with a lot. Oh, whoa, look right there. Did you see that cloud right there? It's in the center now. I made it. It's beautiful rainbow colory. Aw, that was a rainbow ship, you all. That's what that was. And it looks like, aw, isn't that pretty? That is pretty. That is so pretty. I love it. Right there. Boom, you put its light out. That cloud put its light out. Okay, it's doing its rotation again. It's rotating backwards. Oh, that's perfect. You can see the shadows really good uh, to clearly see how that it's counter rotating. I really hope they aren't turning back time. I really hope they're not messing with stuff like that, but I wouldn't put it past them. Ooh, you can see the red up there, the reddish hue. Oh, okay, so we got these. Look at these right here. The three at the bottom and that one up there in the sky, like right there in the center, showing up. Yeah, green's beautiful. It's a pretty pastel-y green. It really is. Look what's just now going in the sun. You might be able to see it. It's going straight down into the sun, whatever it is. It's probably plasma going down into the sun. I'm talking so much. I'm getting so thirsty from talking so much. And this is coming down more too. Reflection off the rainbow. There's no telling what's going on here. We got a lot of activity. At least we got some pretty colors to look at, because these type of colors are healing colors. Just they have a nice frequency to them. Well, I am going to go, you all. Now I'm getting myself a hot flash. Oh my God. I'm going to have to get off of here and get me something to drink. But I have really enjoyed being on here with you. I really appreciate you all spending your evening with me. It's a good way to wind down if you don't get too wound up. You can see these. Look at those round objects. You have one right there. Then you have one above the sun up there too. Perfectly round objects. So they are going to start showing up too. You're also very welcome. Yeah, it's been fun. I enjoyed it. If I didn't enjoy what I'm doing, I wouldn't do it, but I really immensely enjoy it. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. And thank you all so much again. And thank you, moderators, for all that you do. I want you to know that I greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come in here and, watch the comments so we can have a nice, peaceful chat. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.